evening to Miss Nadia and my fellow friends. Today, I would like to give a speech about suffering anxiety in silence. Do any of you know how many people, perhaps even you, suffer from anxiety in silence? As we could see in Chart 1, in a survey of mental health and well-being that was carried out in Malaysia by Rakuten Insight in May 2022, there are 59% of respondents aged between 16 and 24 years of age said that they experienced a high level of stress or anxiety in the previous 12 months. In Chart 2, the proportions of Malaysians ranked according to their level of anxiety during the third wave of COVID-19 in the country of Malaysia. According to the findings, more than half of those who were polled, which is 56.4% of them, did not report experiencing insomnia. One-third of the respondents, or 34.1%, reported experiencing mild to moderate anxiety, while nearly 9% reported experiencing severe anxiety. According to a number of studies, teenagers and young adults have a much higher risk of experiencing psychological discomfort and anxiety as compared to the older person. Although there is no cure for anxiety, recognizing its symptoms and risks will assist you in overcoming it. Let's move on to the symptoms of anxiety. The symptoms of anxiety are easy to spot, but the fact that people suffer from it is something that few people are aware of. The majority of people experience situational anxiety, which is frequently triggered by ordinary occurrences such as beginning a new job, finding out about unexpected costs, or dealing with health difficulties. Examples of common signs and symptoms of anxiety include the following, which is feeling nervous, restless, or tense, having a sense of impending danger, panic or doubt, having an increased heart rate, breathing rapidly, or we could say hyperventilation, sweating, trembling, or feeling weak or tired, or lastly, trouble concentrating or thinking about anything other than the present breath. When you are anxious, your body enters into a state of high awareness when it analyzes this environment for danger and prepare you either to flight or fight. Now that you know something about symptoms of anxiety, let's look at the risk of anxiety. The risk of anxiety that could happen in your The risk of anxiety that could happen is your character might shift in unexpected ways, such as shyness in social situations, oversensitivity to criticism, fixations on details, or moral rigidness. Upcoming risk is self-harm to yourself. The practice is most common among adolescents and young adults. However, it is not possible at any age. It is a method for coping with the memories of a traumatic incident or pattern of abuse that may have occurred in the past. Up next, we have constant stress. Being in a high stress environment, such as a war zone or a busy office, for an extended period of time can cause anxiety. The last risk of anxiety that I found is physical illness. Feeling of anxiety are sometimes the first sign of a different issue. This could include heart disease, diabetes, thyroid problems such as a hyperthyroidism, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, asthma, and drugs medication withdrawal. For conclusion, having anxiety is already challenging enough without having to add the additional strain of hiding the conditions from others. Overcoming anxiety is a process that can begin right in the comfort of your own home, and there are many options at your own. The first choice available to you is to make sleep as a priority. To function properly, the brain needs to get enough rest. According to a number of studies, the average adult needs 7 or more hours of sleep per night. Maintaining a consistent bedtime and wake time also assists in the development of good sleep patterns. The second option is to eat nutritious meals. There is some evidence that eating di- a diet high in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and fish might help people reduce anxiety. Be physically active is the last and most significant solution that I would recommend to you. You may calm your mind and body by performing physical activity such as jogging, walking, swimming, or practicing yoga. With some with with so many teens diagnosed with anxiety and so many people, especially employees, realizing that they had the problems, identifying its symptoms and risks can help you to overcome it. Remember that sharing your problem might be horrifying thoughts. However, you are not alone and other people have cared for you. That's all from me. Thank you.